Charlie Lamb, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader. One down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at first, one away. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 2 out. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Out towards right center field. Tatis sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder. Slow roller up the middle. Lamb. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got it. 1 out. Base is full. Yeah, that's fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Ike Gaucho. Swinging a ground ball. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Way outside, and it gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second, and that is out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him.
Fires over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nelson Velasquez. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
The changeup missing. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2. Bachman is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Lamb had a rough go of it. Charlie Lamb. 1 down. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bat.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
There's a strike.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the 2 outs, base is empty. To third. Has some trouble with it. The throw comes in too late, and the speedy runner is on at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And there's a ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Sorensen. Out to short. Lamb. One up, one down. Smith with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the third out. 2 left. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one in the dirt. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over. Base is empty, 1 away. Next for the Padres, Tommy Sorensen. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. And there's 2 away. First and second, no outs. Lamb will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit.
And that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Stepping in for San Diego, Tommy Sorensen. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And foul ball. 2 outs, bases full. Gleyber Torres up to the plate, tied at 4. Swing and a pop-up. Myers. And that is the inning. Pods. Here's the center fielder. And a base hit right there. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one. Inning number 13 set to go. Now here is Charlie Lamb. Gill back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 27th home run of the season. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He caught it behind his back. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Put together 3. Charlie Lamb. 1 down. And now Charlie Lamb. And Siggy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Late with the swing there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Lamb matched a homer in his last game. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Nelson Velasquez at the plate now, and that's inside. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Second and third, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Clay Myers digs in for the Guardians.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That one in there across the letters.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One down. Runner at first. Ethan Salas, the next up for the Padres. On the ground right side. 4, 6. And that's all they'll get.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
No outs, runners at first and second. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second here, no outs. And a base hit on a line. Escobar rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. First and second, no outs. Nelson Velasquez, the next to hit. Way upstairs, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Got the back going too soon, and strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering misses. 2-2. And that's outside. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Myers in the box, lays off for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher is up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Churio swings through it for strike 1.
Nope, outside.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Ike Gaucho. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 5-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's towards center. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drop.
Out to short, Edwards. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb. Charlie Lamb. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Lamb went off for 2 homers in his last game. Ibar leads off first with 1 away. Center field. Lee snags it. 2 down. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. To first, maybe a 2-ball. The throw to second is offline. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. Man at first, 1 away. Lamb in his 7th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And delivers outside. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
2-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses. Ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Clay Myers, the next to hit, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Lamb on 3rd with 2 out. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field, Jordan on the move. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And they're happy. Charlie Lamb digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. To third. Fires across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Out to short. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one ripped, but foul. And now 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Two on, 2 outs. Out to center. Lee makes the grab, and that is that. Nick Kurtz, the next Giant to hit. On the ground. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb with some. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's the strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Castilla. On the ground to first. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
Strike 1. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman. Tapped softly on the ground. Myers. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Now that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 and 2.
And downstairs. Pitch misses inside. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And he keeps putting up the K's. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Nick Kurtz. Out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Popped up. Kurtz. Brings it in. And there's one down. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Off balance beat. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Charlie Lamb. And now, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe.
He's in there.
It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Next pitch is downstairs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across the first. Out number 2. And up next for the Giants, Garrett Mitchell. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
Now,
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Nelson Velasquez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Now, Kevin Parada, 0 for 2 in this one. Back to right. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Hot shot to third. Zips it across, and a quick out number 1. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first, digging for 2. Gets off a throw. Tag, and they got it. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Back here in San Francisco. And here is Willie Castillo. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate. Charlie Lamb. Here's the shortstop at the plate. One down, base is empty. On the ground. slinging it to first in time. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Fouled off. He was late. Escobar stands at first with one out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Nelson Velasquez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-2.
Righty delivers, swings and misses. 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
In there at the knees for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Javier back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. Eyeball rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Velasquez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Trevor Comstock appears to be getting loose. Ersig also throwing. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Tied at 4. That to right. Wickenheiser sizing this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Alec Thomas now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. So no run. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
One down. And now it's going to be Felix Villegas. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lamb. Throw to first in time.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Sanchez back to work. Out to short. Lamb. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb. It is. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Stepping in, Rob Wickenheiser. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. That ends the frame. Base is empty with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next one is off the plate, and the count 1-2. Well struck, right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Beozo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Slow roller up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Throw cut off to second. In there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when
bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and they hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Comstock.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Movement in the bullpen. Maury Ingram up and throwing. Williamson getting loose as well. Out to short. They get the force out to escape. Back here in Cleveland, leading off, Chet Williams. On the ground to the left, Lamb. Slings it across. One up, one down. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now here is Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. That one fouled off. Mora, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Swim move, and he slides home safely. Next to hit, Jason Churio. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the batting order turns over. Eddie Murillo, the next up for the Marlins. Grounds one to short. Throw to first in time. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Thomas sizing it up. And there's two away. Two outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Out to short, Lamb. Whips it to first. They don't come any quicker. Three pitches. Werner back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Guardians, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. They've struck out a bunch, and most of them have been swinging. Some of that's good pitching, but at some point, you'd like to see some adjustments to get the ball in play more.
And a 1-1. Right side, Mauricio. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jet Williams. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force him.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Got a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Miami's bullpen with some action. Johnny Brito, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ersing, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Just off the inside edge. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He goes down looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts. So up next, Adolfo Escobar. Mora is just 1 strike away. Tap to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb could have done a bit more to help them out. Didn't like Charlie Lamb. Now, Charlie Lamb. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Christian Robinson now. Out to short. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. 2 outs. Bases are full. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-2. First and second. 2 outs. And up next for Cleveland, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that misses. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in. And downstairs. First and second, 2 down. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mizorowski back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a ball ball evens the count.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One up, one down. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two outs. He gets there with the slide. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blowout. Lamb. One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hidalgo makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 4.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mendoza now at the plate. Grounds one to short. Lamb throws to first in time, and that is that. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground to short, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. Relay to first, double play. Ryan Clifford next to hit for the Rays. On the ground. Zips it across, and he has thrown 4. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamb with some impressive production lately. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Digging in, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 2 in this one. Mize the move to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's...
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The tying run at the plate. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ibar digs in now. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Out! A double play to end it. Lamb kept that hitting streak going.
I think they expect...
Charlie Lamb. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. On the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off down the right side.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now here is Carson Williams. Hit on the ground softly to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. And 2 away now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. No outs. Runner at first. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 31st home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here.
Keep it going, my guy. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
First and second, 2 outs. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Sanchez is just 1 strike away. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. Lamb kept the hitting streak going in this one. Just 1 hit, but it did leave. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Lamb matched a homer in his last game.
0-1. Nope, that's inside.
2 out, space is empty.
Finish him.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Emmanuel Rodriguez steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head. So runner at second, 2 down. Escobar now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
2 strikes.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Foul ball there. Lamb at second. Escobar on at first with 2 down. And that is out of play.
Finish him.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to short. Lamb gets it to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing.
Now that's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
And that one is lifted in the air. Palmer sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is first and second. 2 outs. Here's the left fielder. On the ground. Lamb. They take the force out. Inning over. No runs. 1 down. Runner at first. And now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
One run game, 1 out, 1 on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Diving stop at second. Flips it from the ground. That's one. What a double play. Vinny Alessio steps in for the Royals. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb zips it to first, and that's the inning. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Trevor Hauver. The Royals down to their final strike. Line drive, and that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Charlie Lamb. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez in position. Brings it in for the third out. And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Curtis Mead digs in now. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2.
In the dirt. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Count full.
In the dirt, blocked. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Ripped to right, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Nelson Velasquez digs in for the Guardians. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Michael Byler, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. McGee getting cranked up as well. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him looking. Out number 3. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. So 2 away with nobody on. Jason Churio digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb added 1. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down, and now Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they first and second, 2 outs. Jimenez the next to hit, and he deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. 1 out, bases empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a huge home run. What a blast. He'll touch them all. His 32nd of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And next up for the Royals, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Late swing fouled off. Fly ball to right. Hogger puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, Geraldo Jimenez. On the ground to the left. Lamb fires over to first. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Roansy Contreras.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Lamb in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Byler appears to be getting loose. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. So bases all loaded up. Escobar will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch swinging.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Angel Serpa getting ready to go. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So they get 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's Nolan Gorman. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next is the Royals catcher, Geraldo Jimenez. And what a play! Ball game.
Wow, if he misses that ball with the winning run on base, they probably score.
Charlie Lamb. First and second, no outs. Lamb will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Out to short, Lamb. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And that'll do it. No runs. Man at first, one away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Lamb with a homer in his last game. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Man at first, Jordan Adams. The next twin up to hit. On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Birdsong back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're... Runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Martin Davila up and loosening in the pen. Roberts getting loose as well. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. Full count, 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And up next for Cleveland, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one upstairs. Just missed.
2-1.
Rolled over to third, DeAndrade. Slinging it to first in time. Clay Myers digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now the count is even. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jordan Adams. The tying run at the plate. On the ground, 2 balls. Off balance speed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Headed towards the corner.
Come on, ball. Get out.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Adolfo Escobar, the next to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Robert Cortez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball. And 2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Adams digs in now. Sanchez is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb. Charlie Lamb has been. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. This one popped up. Lawler makes the catch, and that is man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts. Matsui back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 4-3. First and second. No outs. Now here is Nelson Velasquez. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Criswell also getting ready. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ibar over at second. Lamb on at first with nobody out. Inside, just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's in there at the knees.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Myers will hit next. And there's the strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
0-1. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Churio up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch is inside, and the count now even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Corey Lee. On the ground, right side. Myers throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Foul ball. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one out to right. Jenkins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Jordan Adams. Now a slow roller to second. Myers. And that is the ball game. Lamb added 1 more to that hitting streak.
Definitely a strong game at the plate.
Charlie Lamb. 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my volleyball card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Adolfo Escobar digs in for the Guardians. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And a quick out, number 1. Ullman back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ullman with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 1 out, nobody on. Corey Lee now at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first in time. 2 out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever to third. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. First and second, 1 out. Here's Corey Lee. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On the second, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back in Minnesota, here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Birdsong back to work. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolfo Escobar. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Escobar tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Myers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And there's a ball. Lamb, the runner at second with 1 away. There's the strike. And a count 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. that's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Cortez, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a forkball, and he works in a changeup. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's going to be Ryan Yates. The Twins down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb. Charlie Lamb, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Chicago. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Tim Watson. On the ground to short, Lamb. To first, and that is that. Irwin back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one outside. 1-2 to count.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next for Chicago, Leo Valido. To short, could be 2. 1 at second, throw to first, but he beat it. 1 out and a runner at second. That one ripped. And he'll pull into second safely. 2 on, 1 out. Nelson Velasquez digs in for the Guardians. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. Velasquez working through some struggles lately. And that one is lifted in the air. Jansen makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. And up next for Cleveland, Clay Myers. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Dodd up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Leo Ramirez. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, 2 away. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and now Charlie Lamb. That one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And he grounds one back up the middle, throws to first. He's out. And next to hit for the Sox, Jonathan Harper. Rogers is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb. Charlie Lamb. So up next, Charlie Lamb blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And a curve misses outside. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Sends it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Chu back to work. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Harper. And there are 2 outs. So 1 out, nobody on. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. And fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox strand the tying run on base to win it. Charlie Lamb with a remark. Digging in, Charlie Lamb, 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Off the mark there, 1-0. Lamb was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And a swing and a miss there.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a man at first. And now Edgar Caro. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. And there's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Stays alive. Ground ball right side. Harper. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Justin Gomez. Grounds one to short. Throws across the diamond, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. That's outside. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's down and away.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Almost got him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Escobar at the plate and takes high there. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Dodd getting ready to go. Swings through that.
1-1.
That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Charlie Lamb.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander. Ralphie Velasquez now at the plate. 0-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sanchez back to work. Lined into right. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, You're really trying to catch things out front, so
0-2.
off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Not close
1-2.
with that one, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Joey Weimer next up for the Blue Jays. Double play ball to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One out and a runner at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Steps on first for the out. One down. And now the DH, Alberto Zamora. On the ground to short, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And that's two. Two outs, base is empty.
Charlie Lamb.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner at first with two away. Nelson Velasquez, runner on the go. Pitch misses in, and safe. It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's down and in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his... So up next for Toronto, Milton Chavez. Out to short. Over to first. And talk about efficient. Two outs, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ronan Rivera. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He went up there and got it with two strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Riley Green. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. This could end it.
1-1-1.
He gets there on a slide. The throw, and this one is over. What a play to end the game. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game. Charlie Lamb. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical
No
when they
ball,
bat
one
like
strike.
this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go
1-2
upstairs a
count.
little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation.
Ball.
Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though,
Count
but
is
he
full.
clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Cut out and missed. Struck him out. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 35 on the year. And we're level. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Trey.
Swings
Yeah.
through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The shortstop
1-2.
takes the ball. Ibar stands at first with 1 out. Fastball is
Outside,
outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Chavez puts it away. That's out number 2. Now here is Milton Chavez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. First pitch
Ball
doesn't
inside.
find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Looked off
2-1.
balance that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Green ranges back on it. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that gives him a lead. It's 5-4.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Out to short, Lamb. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Back to the top of the order, Ronan Rivera next up for the Blue Jays. The Jays down to their final strike. On the ground, right side, Myers. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lamb will hit next. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Now he breaks his back. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great reaction there. The momentum of the dive takes him into foul territory, but comes up and makes the play. Outstanding job to get an out right there.
Zamora back to work. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Marcelo Meyer next up for the Blue Jays. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. And a run scores on the double play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Austin Wells. On the ground to 3rd. Gets to it with a slide. To first. And they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at 1st and 2nd. Velasquez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1. One and one.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location.
That's to 3rd and foul ball. So the tying run at 2nd. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1 strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the